A game-changing moment with me, one of the major ones, probably was when I was about 15. I know everybody's familiar with Gerald Heyward. Like, he's an amazing guy, and he's a very known guy in my area because I'm from New Jersey. So that whole Jersey-Philly connection thing, he's out there, you know, and he used to throw sheds all the time. Like, he would have these big sheds, set up 4 drum sets. And I was really young, so I had to get like one of my older guy friends, the other musicians, to come talk to my parents, get me out the house because stuff's happening late. So they finally get, you know, my parents say, all right, he can go. So I go, and I walk in, and Gerald has like Brian Fraser Moore, Aaron Spears, Dana Hawkins, Eric Booty Green, like all these guys that I see doing TV, Eric Tribbett. You know, I had watched these guys on so many gigs, so immediately I'm like, I'm not playing. This is not happening. I'm not doing this. So Gerald knew who I was because I had met him, you know, just through church, playing around with different little local bands I was doing. So Gerald's like, hey man, you gotta play. I'm like, no. He's like, nah, come on man, it's cool. That drum set right there, get on that one. I'm like, no. And literally, I get on, and I remember looking at Aaron Spears to my right, and I'm looking at like Eric Tribbett to my left, and I'm like looking at Dana Hawkins all the way over there, and I'm like, what am I doing? I have no place in this. And those guys played circles around me, extreme circles around me. My arms were hurting, my feet were hurting, my head was hurting, trying to understand what was happening. However, I got off the drums and Gerald was like, yo man, you gonna be all right. And that was the ultimate everything for me. From that moment, I went home the next day, I practiced like nobody's business. Every day. It was non-stop playing drums all day, every day, until I felt as though I had compensated for the beat down that I took. Like, these guys beat the mess out of me. And it was like my body, and you know, from that point, it was like, I don't want to stop practicing until my arms hurt the way they hurt that night. And it was like a driving point for me and put that whole icing on the determination cake. It was like, you're gonna do this and you're gonna be great at it. So, you know, there's still a ladder I'm climbing, but that was an ultimate moment in which I was like, this is what real drummers do. Like, this is what I want to do one day. And for Gerald to just encourage me and be like, yo, man, it's cool. Like, just take your time and practice. It's going to work out. It happened for me.